It's that sinking feeling, right? You plug in your iPhone and just nothing. The screen stays totally black. It's one of the most frustrating things in tech. But hey, don't panic or rush to book a repair just yet. We're going to walk through this step by step and get your phone powered back up. Let's get right into it.
So, does this look familiar? You've got the cable connected, you know it's plugged in, but the phone is just a dead brick. I get it. It's a super common problem, but the good news is the fix is usually way simpler than you think.
All right, let's get this thing sorted out. We're going to start with the absolute basics, because honestly, most of the time, the problem isn't even with your phone itself.
First things first, we're going to check your gear. We're going to look at the 3 most common hardware culprits that stop an iPhone from charging.
So here's the game plan. We'll inspect your cable and the power adapter. Then we'll test the power source itself. And finally, we'll tackle the big one, cleaning out that little charging port. Okay, grab your charging cable and that little white power brick. Look really closely for any frayed wires, especially right near the connectors. Check the metal prongs too. Are they bent or dirty? Honestly, the quickest test, just try a different cable and adapter that you know for sure works. And if you can, make sure it's an Apple certified one. So, if your cable and adapter seem fine, the problem might actually be the wall outlet. And believe me, a bad outlet is way more common than you'd think. The easiest way to check is to just plug your charger into a different outlet somewhere else. You could also try plugging it into a USB port on a computer. Just make sure the computer is awake and not in sleep mode. Now we get to maybe the single biggest cause of charging problems: junk in the port. Every single day, lint and dust from your pocket gets shoved in there. Over time, it gets packed down so tight that it physically stops the cable from clicking in all the way and making a good connection. And this brings us to a really, really critical warning. Before you start digging around in there, listen up. Never use anything metal, like a paperclip or a safety pin. You could easily short out the charging pins and kill your phone for good. Seriously, stick to something that doesn't conduct electricity, like a plastic toothpick or maybe a dry, soft toothbrush. Okay, so if you've checked all your hardware and you're still getting nothing, our next move is a simple but super powerful software fix. We're going to do what's called a force restart, which can snap your phone out of all kinds of weird glitches. Now, this is all about timing, so you gotta follow this exactly. For an iPhone 8 or anything newer, you're gonna do this. Quickly press and let go of the volume up button. Then immediately quickly press and let go of the volume down button. And right after that, press and hold the side button. Keep holding it down. You'll see a slider, ignore it. Just keep holding until you see that Apple logo pop up on the screen. And please, don't worry, a forced restart will not delete any of your photos, your apps, or your data. It's totally safe. So once your iPhone boots back up, plug it in and just leave it alone. Let it charge for at least 30 solid minutes before you even think about checking it. Okay, if you're still here and the phone is on, but not charging right, it's time to dive into your settings. Sometimes what looks like a problem isn't a bug at all. It's actually a feature you didn't know about, or maybe you just need a quick update. Have you ever looked at your phone and noticed it just seems to be stuck charging at 80%? Well, it's almost definitely not broken. That's a feature called optimized battery charging. It's designed to make your battery last longer. Your iPhone actually learns your daily routine and will pause charging at 80%, then finish it off just before you usually wake up. It'll also pause charging if the phone gets too hot, which is another smart safety feature. While you're poking around in settings, there are 2 more spots to check out. First, see if there's a software update waiting for you. Apple is always fixing little bugs, and some of those can affect charging, so you always want to be on the latest version. Second, go check your battery health. If that maximum capacity number has dropped below 80%, your battery is officially considered worn out, and that could be the real reason it just won't hold a charge anymore. All right, if you've got an iPhone 8 or newer and you happen to have a wireless charger, this next step is an amazing diagnostic tool. We're not using it as a permanent fix, but as a clever way to figure out exactly where the problem is. So go ahead and place your phone on the wireless charger. There are only 2 things that can happen. If it starts charging wirelessly, boom, you've just confirmed the problem is physical. It's got to be your charging port or the cable. But if it also fails to charge wirelessly, then the problem is deeper. It's pointing to a system-wide issue, like a software glitch or the battery itself. So we're now down to the last couple of things you can try at home. Think of these as the final Hail Marys before it's officially time to call in a professional for help. I want to be really clear about this next one. This is not something to just try on a whim. Consider this the absolute final software troubleshooting step you can take before you have to seek a repair. The option is called Reset All Settings. Now, that sounds scary, I know, but let me be perfectly clear. This does not delete your apps, your photos, or your messages. What it does do is wipe out your saved preferences, things like your Wi-Fi passwords, your custom wallpaper, that kind of stuff, and it just sets them back to factory default. Sometimes that's enough to clear out a really stubborn software conflict.
And finally, here it is. This is your definitive checklist for when it's time to just stop. If you've tried multiple working chargers, if you look in the port and it's visibly damaged or green and corroded, if you keep getting a liquid detected warning, or if the phone is getting super hot or looks puffy, it's time. Power it down and take it to a pro. Don't risk it.
So after going through all of these checks, from hardware to software to those clever diagnostic tests, you should now have a much clearer picture of what's going on. You've isolated the problem, and that means you've found your next step. Whether that's a simple fix you just did yourself, or knowing it's finally time to let an expert take a look.